versus the Raiders. Cowboy John, what's up, man?
Tonight, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out.
Good, man.
First drive will begin at the 25. Well, here we go. The new era of Raider football in Las Vegas begins now. And after all the talk, it will be Derek Carr who leads the silver and black out for their opening drive in their new desert home. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Thanks for leaving a like, Cowboy John.
4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Oh yeah, Cowboy John, my birthday's next weekend, man. I turn 27.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, man.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And here's a good way to kick off the drive, complete over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Let me show you this
Michael
one.
Thomas makes a catch. I can't help but marvel about the 2019 season. 149 catches, but how about the receiving yardage? 1,725 yards. I don't care what the game plan was on defense. Michael Thomas found a way to beat it.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Fights off the defender. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now second and 11 from the 32.
Brings up second and 11.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith.
The pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
From the 8, they've got it first and goal.
Hey, let me show this to my friend too.
But that one's going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. And Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a first-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this carries into the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard, as this will come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The throw complete here to Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They run with Jacobs on first down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
Jacobs, the ball.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Throw going to be caught by Renfro. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Down at the 37-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now Carr on the bootleg. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking about that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry.
What's up?
I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Carr going to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's
Oh, heck no.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and
Thanks
caused
for
a
the
nice
sub.
play for lost yardage.
I needed
This will
it.
be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Carr. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Raiders 3.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6. Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. And they stiffened when they got close to the goal line. Made them kick a field goal for the offense. 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
1st and 10. At their own 32.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football?
This is caught inside the 15. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Here we go. One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move
Booyah.
and complete a really accurate throw.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Incomplete. He was covered by Prince Amukamara.
Incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And brought in by the tight end Cook.
Booyah.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
As the calendar keeps turning, I always hope that someone tells me that I get better with age. But Jared Cook is absolutely doing that. 33 years old back in April. Had a career-high 9 touchdown catches last year in just 14 games. And that was second only to Mark Andrews of the Ravens. Jared Cook, a Pro Bowler after the 2019 season.
Wants to try to add the PAT. This one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans.
Let me share this out to the thing. Share it. Copy. I'm gonna get people to realize Who's still in here?
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
And now here come the Raiders. And tough to
By the
win
way, I
games
will
if
be
you go
doing
field
SCW
goal. They
tonight.
got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for
I got to get the match card set up tonight.
Because, as you noted, the field goal, way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every position.
Also, if you want your character booked for SC, if you want your character on SCW, let me know and
We'll see if they can get the score.
put them on the roster.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
8-yard line.
Yard line, 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he'll be tackled inside his own 15. The decision to bring it out cost him some yardage. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, that was dangerous. Thrown into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Well, Marcus Joyner there defensively.
Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
On the carry.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. His ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes him hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Good catch there by Emmanuel Sanders, and he's exactly who you want in your locker room and who you want on your team. He can integrate into an offense quickly. He joined the San Francisco 49ers at midseason last year and had a huge touchdown. New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Michael Thomas. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Looks good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
It's under the sink. In there.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
At the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks.
That's good. For a
1 yard is the gain. That'll be good enough for a Las Vegas 1st down.
35-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Marcus Williams on the coverage.
Throwing again. Carr. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time. I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Saints.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And his throw is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He can run for it, and he will. Fighting through it, he's got space. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Running with Kamara. They got 5 through the air last play. Now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach,
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Sheldon
Rankins making the stop, and he continues to get better and better after battling injuries earlier in his career. A former 1st-round pick for the Saints out of Louisville in 2016.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Carr.
8 yards to go.
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, but their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs.
Did you only have to do it like one night?
Job helping out the running game.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Corey Littleton on the tackle.
Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Bryce Hager coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I like this effort
Madden.
there. He got it done on his own, but let's
YouTube.
face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
144.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down.
No.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's It's 24-3.
I just got another subscriber.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Taken in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard, as this will come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 50 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards to pick up, and that's
Having salsa packets.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And he's got it. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
24-10.
Some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Shreds the tackle. Oh, refusing to go down. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Raiders.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. Offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there. First down. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
The pass.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. A 10th carry for Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He was brought down by...
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
First and goal, New Orleans.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play back, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Carr. Aguilar has it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, now Carr. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They will get full yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. But following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Saints.
Operating from the gun. Carr. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Holy water.
Before, when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
At the 8-yard line.
From the gun, Carr. This is caught. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and goal.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders get a score closer. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return, Deontay Harris. Well, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And the Saints.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Left side here to Sanders.
Chris Clark.
Down, but not before they're inside the
Get your
25.
button party chat.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
15 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. And now a pause here after the play because, as you can see, slow to get up.
Alvin Kamara's injured.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life?
We're going to simulate to the... We're going to simulate the rest of this game to the end of the fourth quarter. Because I already had a monstrous game. Final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for New Orleans, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next.
Chris, get your button party chat.